Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Whitman Gaming, and today we're going to do a little bit a different video. Today we're going to do a prediction video. So what WoT Blitz announced a new premium tier 10 tank, and it will be a German heavy tank, the VK9001P. I don't know when this tank will be available in the shop, but in the Blitzhanger we can already see its stats. So what I see in this tank, it's almost identical with the VK45, the tier 9 heavy tank. It's almost the same. The chip turret. It's almost identical with this tank actually. Just have a larger tracks. So among that, we're also going to compare the tank among the other German heavy tier 10 tank, like the VK72, the Mouse, and the E100. I load them with the same provision and the equipment so we can compare it. HP, among all the 4 tanks, the VK90 has one with the least HP, I guess. Yeah, because the VK72 at 2000, the Mouse, which is 2600, quite high, and the E100, which is 2300. In terms of speed, the VK90, 72, and E100 is almost identical, 30 kilometers per hour. Their max, that will be their maximum speed, and that's quite reasonable compared to the Mouse that just get 21 kilometers per hour. So, yep. But this is the thing that I see in this tank. It only used the 128mm cannon. Among the 4, the E100 and the Mouse also uses the 128mm cannon. For the E100, it will be optional. You can use the 158 and the 128mm. But the only problem with the Mouse, it has a weak penetration, 246, and you got a 10 seconds reload. It's very hard. It's a very low penetration for its tier actually. It's like a tier 9 tank. Yeah, but in the VK9001P, yes, you're using the 128mm cannon, but look at that penetration. 265, and you only got a 10 seconds reload. So your chance to penetrate your enemy, and once you load that calibrated shell, that's really high. You can almost penetrate most of the heavy tanks of tier 10. But I stick with the gun rammer since you already got the good penetration, so stick with it so you can have more reload time. So now we're going to look at the armor of this tank. Okay, I just forgot. Let's take a look at it. Let's compare the view range actually. So they're almost the same actually. The DPM 264, 25, 2651. So actually it's just second to compare to the E100, but the velocity, let's compare the velocity. So who has the highest number? Actually, as again the E100 due to that low velocity gun, derp gun, 206, 200. So yeah, the velocity of this gun is almost the same as the Mouse. Accuracy, let's take that. I can say that the depression 4 degrees, not bad, since you're usually just holding the cities. This type of tank is usually just go to the cities, not the hilly part of the map. So yeah, let's compare it. Why not just compare the armor to the VK72 since they are both identical. Now we're looking at the armor of the tank. Again, as most common to the German tanks, your lower plate again is your weak spot, but your upper plate, it's quite thick, 300mm armor. That's very hard to penetrate. And once you do a side scraping, well, this is what I like, the side cheek of this armor. Due to the 65mm angle, due to the angle slope armor of the cheek, it gives you a 400mm armor, and that's very hard to penetrate. So the only way to penetrate you is shooting through the scapula and shooting through that face. But I guess this the cheek of this tank is quite small, so if you keep moving or wiggling your tank, that may be very hard to be targeted. Unlike the VK-72, look at the sick armor. You see? This whole side of the armor of the VK-72 is its weak spot. And once you angle this tank, let's say about 60 degrees, they can penetrate this part. You see? 242, 282. A high caliber from ATD actually can penetrate that. Once you make a mistake of angle, the enemy is looking in this way, they can penetrate that. But on the VK-72, look at that. Once you angle and you look at the same position, let's see, I'm just pointing the gun. Yeah, that's hard to penetrate actually. So I can say that the tank is a lot more better for the VK-72. I'm assuming that it was that better to the VK-72. So maybe you can also do, let's check the mouse. Of course, the mouse is the most heavily armored tank in all of them. But 240, just check. Actually, it's got a more thicker cheek armor compared to the mouse. So you need to keep, I guess you need to keep, and you're doing a brawl, you need to keep wiggling the tank in case they get close. So you will avoid getting shot or keep hiding that cheek armor. The problem is this, the side armor of the turret. It's quite weak, can easily be bent. So you cannot do the same thing that the mouse did, doing the angle usually the turret, because once you angle the turret, they can shoot that rear. They shoot the rear armor of the turret. Now, if I'm going to get this tank once it's available in the shop, I'm not really sure. I'm not really into premium tier 10 tanks. Usually I've just bought a tier 10 tanks, premium tanks I mean. I usually just bought a premium tanks because of the credit coefficient. But since the tier 10 has the lowest credit coefficient, I'm not sure I'm going to buy. Maybe just if it's too expensive, I probably won't buy it. But if it's a good price, maybe I will get this tank just for a collection. German tanks. So I guess if you look at the armor, the mobility, especially that penetration, that damage, actually that alpha damage, maybe the tank is not that bad. Maybe it's a good tank actually. I'm hoping that this tank will be a good tank. So since it was a yellow, it's a yellow colored, so it's a premium tank actually, no doubt about that. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the tank to come out, and let's see. And maybe if I get the tank, I will get a review on this one. So again, I think it's much better than the VK-72. If I'm going to choose between these two tanks based on their stats, I will choose the VK-90-01P. So the tactics, you can look at the tactics. Average sniper. So yes, it has a good gun. Most of German guns, except the 158mm, it has a good accuracy, so you can do sniping. Peekaboo, you're slow, you cannot do that. Again, one-on-one brawl like the mouse, you cannot actually do that since you're too slow. You'll be having a hard time. Look at that. This is a point of view from a tier 10. They can totally pen that's the cheek armor, so be careful on that. And then the lower plate, it sucks. Yeah, so overall, by checking the performance, I can say the tank is good. This is my prediction. Things might change once the tank came out, and maybe I use the tank or I fight it. Let's see what the tank is, but the stats is pretty good. So let's just see if this tank will become cheap or expensive. That's the thing that hinders me from buying this tank, I guess. So yep, that's all for the prediction video of the VK-90-01P. I hope you like it, and let's just wait for this tank to come out of the shop. So See you later, and good luck to the battlefield, Commander.